So this video is super uber on a whim, but I wanted to put new laces on my skates, and so I figured I would just film myself doing that, and also talk about wheels, because wheels is something that really confused me when I was a beginner skater. I'm just grabbing my skates out of frame. There we go. And actually, before I put my skates down, because I'm just filming on my bed, first video filmed in my new Philly bedroom. Just put this little tapestry down so I can not worry about getting dirt on my bed from my skates. And okay, now we're ready. So these are the laces I currently have. I have like the reggae theme, but I want to change them out for these Spark derby laces that I got recently at Moxi skate camp. Yay! Oh wait, you can't hear it. Moxi ASMR. So I want to talk about wheels. What wheels do I have? I have the Bont Glow wheels, and so these wheels are 83A. I was very confused by different types of wheels when I was just first starting out skating, and so I figured that this video could be helpful, especially for beginners. I specifically want to talk about wheel hardness and size and why that matters and what it affects and all that good stuff. Because there are so many different types of wheels out there, but really it just all depends on your specific skate setup. Just depends on what you want to do and how you want to skate. So for me, this level of hardness and this size is perfect for trail skating and skating outside in the streets, because that's what I'm mainly doing right now in the summertime. They're okay for skating parks. I'd prefer a little bit of a harder wheel. And as far as rink, definitely too soft, especially because I like doing spins and dancing when I'm there. So ideally, I think at the rink I would want to have like an in-between, maybe, I don't know, like medium hard, like a 90A. All right, enough yapping. Let's break it down and get these laces off. First off, wheel softness and hardness, which is called, I think it's called durometer, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. You'll usually see a number followed by a letter A. So for example, these wheels are 83A. The higher the number, the harder the wheel, and the lower the number, the softer the wheel. There's 3 categories, so soft, medium, and hard. So like 78A to 85A, I would consider soft. In here, you'll probably find like your Moxi gummy wheels, for example. They are very squishy and they absorb little things that you might be running over. For instance, if you're skating outside. And they're also good if you just don't want to skate fast, because it's impossible to skate fast in those. So maybe if you're just starting and you are a little bit nervous to go too fast at the rink, get very soft wheels because you will not move. All right, one skate has been stripped of its old lace. Also, I guess I can show you how I lace up my skates later on, because I have a very specific way that I like to do it. So yeah, like I was saying, the softest wheels are great for skating outside, on the sidewalk, at the park, not the skate park specifically, but like pavement type surfaces. It's going to give you a very smooth glide on pavement. Now for the medium hardness, I would say, I don't know, like mid 80s. So 85A. No, that's pretty soft. Maybe like 80, 87A to 95A is medium. These are a little bit more slippery, but still grippy at the same time. So they're good for dancing at an indoor rink, that type of floor. Now, I should say slick indoor floors because I've been to some rinks indoors that have very soft and cushy floors, and that is not ideal for medium wheels. That's just not ideal for dancing in general. And I'm focusing more on dance perhaps in this video because that's my main thing. I like to dance in my skates. Ooh, second skate down. All right, so now that I have both skates free, I'll show you how I lace up. There you go. These laces I also really like because they are very long. I bet they're going to be longer than my old ones. Let's see. Match up one end. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, not as long as I thought, but technically they are longer by like a little bit. I just realized I keep looking at myself instead of the camera, so hopefully it's not distracting. So first things first, I put my, well, I have my, can you see that? I have my toe caps on, and you gotta line up these two holes with these two holes. So I'm going to put one end here, pull it through, and the other end on the other side, and pull it through. And I want to make sure that they are even, so I'm going to take both ends and pull both of them at the same time. Let's see if it works. Kind of. Yes. So that's what it should look like. I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about, so I talked about medium hardness, medium soft wheels. Now let's talk about the hardest wheels. The hardest wheels are, I think, I haven't seen a wheel hardness for roller skates that goes above 100. No, 101, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter. Whatever the highest number is, that's the hardest wheel there is. And probably like 95 still medium, 97, 98A to 100 or 101A would be, I would consider that to be hard wheels. Wait, let me see. Let me show you. So this is like the worst tutorial on lacing ever. So after I put it through here, I'm going to cross one over the other, and I'm going to, this is the part that people mess up on. Well, not mess up, but this is the part that my friend, she was trying to copy my pattern and she didn't do it right. So I go, where is it? I go over first instead of under. So I go over and pull it through. You'll be able to see it better once I do a couple more. But see how it goes over and then under. I'll do it the other way so you can see the difference. Because it looks very similar, but once I go all the way up, I just like the look of over-under versus under-over. So the under-over, which I'm not judging you if you do it that way, but no, I don't like that. You go under first, so you go on the inside, and then you end up on the outside. And then you go under the next hole and up. So, yeah, it's two different ways. I like the over-under, so I'm gonna get going with that because I took way too long explaining that anyway. The hardest wheels are very slick, they're fast, and they're slippery and slidey, and they are perfect for if you are maybe intermediate to advanced and you are a dancer and you like to spin. I suggest that if you are still a beginner, that you do not get the world's hardest wheel, because it will be very difficult to get your footing at all if you're slipping and sliding everywhere. So that's my suggestion. Okay, the next thing that I try to make sure when I'm lacing up my skates is, sorry, I just got a message. People are replying to my Instagram story because there was just a thunderstorm and people are like asking if I'm okay because there was a tree in the road. So I'm gonna respond. Also, it's hot, so I'm turning the air on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. Let's see who's messaging me. Wow. I have the nicest people. Yes, I am home safe. I should probably put an update post that I'm home safe after scaring everyone who saw my story. Sorry, y'all. I figured that was evident after I continued to post other content to my story, but it's fine. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm probably not going to edit this out, though, because whatever. Okay, what I was saying is that I want to make sure that I'm always crossing the same lace over the other one. So it looks like I'm going left over right. So what I don't want to do is left over right here and then right over left on the next one. I want to do each of them the same exact way so it looks uniform. So I'm going to go, wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, over and then under. Maybe I shouldn't be lacing my skates while talking about things because I'm gonna get distracted and mess up my lace pattern, but it's all right. You live and you learn. So again, the lower numbers means that the wheels are softer. The higher numbers, the wheels are harder. Lower numbers also means that they will be good for skating outside, smooth on the pavement. It absorbs dirt and little things. And higher numbers means that it's more slick. The wheels are better for spins and picking up momentum, dancing, rhythm skating. So grip and bounce is softer wheels with lower numbers. Slippy, slidey, and slippery, I already said that, is the higher numbers. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a long day, and like I said, I just did this video because I want to get back in the habit of filming. and just like talking to myself. Because I do enjoy making content, but I don't know. If anyone else out there is a video creator or any type of creator, I'm sure you can relate to just having these periods of not really feeling motivated. And I had that period for a long time, and I'm trying to fight that because this is such a creative outlet, making videos. And I feel very lucky that I have a pretty good amount of supporters and people who just watch my content and leave the most loving and encouraging comments towards me and towards other people in the comments. You guys are just a great and beautiful community. Okay, I got sidetracked being sappy. So here's the final product. Beautiful pattern. Some people keep going all the way up lacing when they don't have their skates on and make it all pretty. I don't do that. I just pull out the tongue, tuck in the laces. There you go. Tuck in the laces and push the tongue back down, and that's it. I think it looks really cute. We got the red, we got the blue, we got the yellow. It's kind of giving ketchup and mustard, but I don't hate that. I do hate ketchup and mustard though. But it's still cute. Is it giving McDonald's vibes? Okay, be honest if it looks bad. Although even if it looks bad, I'm still not changing it. I am curious what people think. You probably don't care though, so it's fine. All right, note to self, I should write a little like outline script. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna pause the video and write myself a little outline. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I wrote myself a little outline. And so if I'm looking over here, it's because I took a few notes so that I can stay on track. Otherwise, this video is gonna be 2 hours long. So I just left off on talking about size. No, I didn't. This video is terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, I just was about to get started talking about wheel size. I just left off talking about wheel softness and hardness. Focus. I can't see, this is why I can't multitask, but we're gonna get through this. Oh, also, I got a new mic. It's kind of pulling my shirt a little bit, but I got a new microphone, and so yeah, hopefully it's picking up okay. Notification. I'm actually gonna turn my notifications off so I stop getting distracted. Okay, so now I want to talk about wheel size. I'm like fluffing my fro because I all of a sudden got kind of self-conscious making sure that I look okay, but it's fine. It literally looks fine. I chopped all my hair off last summer, and it's weird having hair again, but I think I'm gonna let it grow out. What do you think? Should I cut it? Oh, happy Pride. I have my little rainbow necklace. Okay. We're gonna continue with the video now. Wheel size. What did I say? So wheel size affects how fast you roll, kind of, to a certain extent. For me, I prefer, I guess, medium size. I started off, when I was a beginner, I started off with pretty big wheels, and they were bulky. I was tripping over myself. It just wasn't good. And so those were the Moxi gummy wheels, I believe. And so I got rid of those really quickly. And I think after that, I went to the Radar Energy, which are pretty soft. And they were my favorite for a while. But now my favorite are the Moxi fundae wheels. Like I said, I started off with Moxi gummy wheels. I'll put a picture right here. Quick side note, on my one skate, I did left over right. And so I like to do the opposite on my opposite skate. Anyway, yeah, so they were my first wheel. My second wheel after that was the Radar Energy wheels, which were awesome. But I sort of outgrew those because I wanted to do more park skating. And so a better fit for me was the Moxi fundaes, which are my absolute favorite. And probably I'm gonna switch out to use those wheels pretty soon as we get into summer, because I'm gonna be park skating more. I feel like I have to at least try to park skate more, especially because I just got these nice slide blocks, grind blocks. I don't even know what they're called exactly. It's terrible. The smaller wheels, what is it, like, what's it say, 57 millimeters to 59 millimeters. So that's the smallest wheels. And these are wheels that you will see people wearing at the skate rink who are maybe spinning, doing some rhythm skating. That is pretty good for that, because you can gain momentum faster. The smaller the wheel is, the easier it is to accelerate and sort of help yourself gain momentum, and also you are lower to the ground. What exactly does that mean for your skate technique? I don't really know, but you are physically closer to the ground if you have smaller wheels. Bigger wheels, so like 65 millimeters to, I don't know, what's the biggest wheel? I don't know. The bigger wheels are better for speed, just in general, like not necessarily gaining momentum, but overall you'll go faster if you have a bigger wheel, if that makes sense. Bigger wheels are really good for outdoor cruising. So like if you are skating on a trail. I really love to skate on trails, especially in the summertime. There's something really amazing about just skating outside on a hot day and having the wind in your face. It's really nice. And I'm excited too because I think I have some people who might want to join me in my skate adventures. It's kind of difficult, at least for me, it's been difficult to find people to skate with, people who actually want to skate and who have their own skates, because roller rinks can get expensive. But that's the whole topic of another video. All right, we are done lacing up our skates. Woohoo! I think it looks cute. So overall, what we just talked about is that smaller wheels are better for dancing and doing technical fast moves. Bigger wheels are better for like trail skating, cruising. So you're sort of just chilling, relaxing on a trail. Something to note about bigger wheels is that battery. Bigger wheels, they are good in that if you are out on a trail or skating on a sidewalk, they easily run over cracks and sticks and little debris. However, it is a little bit more challenging to change direction and stop if you have bigger wheels. So, just something to keep in mind. So, yeah, that's really about it. I have a lot of people in my comments and in person ask me, what are the best wheels? There's no such thing as the best wheels. It's what kind of wheels are going to work for you, and that depends on what type of skating you like to do, and maybe you don't know what type of skating you want to do. That's all right. I didn't really know at first either. I would recommend starting with a medium hardness, but closer to the soft, especially if you're still working on your balance. That way you're not slipping and sliding everywhere. Once you start skating for a bit, you'll start to figure out what types of moves you enjoy doing, and also what types of surfaces are you more often than not skating on. So do you prefer skating outside? Do you prefer skating at a rink? Where are you most often skating? That will tell you what type of wheels you should get. Soft wheels grip, hard wheels slip. Well, that about sums up the video. I transferred my laces. My skates are looking beautiful. Please comment below your favorite wheels, or not even your favorite, just whatever wheels you are rolling on. I would love to know. And as always, leave a comment if you have any questions. I will definitely respond to the comments. And if you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to shoot me an email. I'll leave my email in the description. And yeah, I hope the video helped, and see you in the next one. Bye.